D&D gang, what's going on guys? Super straightforward video today. There's really not a whole lot to it, but it's a pretty effective fly, easy to tie, good for beginners. So I'm going to take you guys through this step by step as usual. And a friendly reminder, we do this every day, 8 p.m. Eastern. So you guys definitely want to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We're going to give away some of these flies at 3,000, so that's right around the corner. So let me switch cameras. I'm going to show you guys everything we need for today, and we're going to get right into it. Pretty basic today. We're going to need some green dubbing, some black dubbing, some fine wire. You guys are going to need black nickel tungsten beads, 2.4 millimeter if you're going to tie on a size 16. And of course some dark colored thread. And that's all there is to it. Alrighty, first step, get your thread. As always, we'll start right behind the bead. Get you a nice bunch of wraps there. Cut that tag end off. We're ready to rock and roll. Camera's been acting up a little bit today too, so if part of this video, like the screen flips sides or something, I don't know. It's been kind of weird, so hopefully it works out. You guys can let me know if something's funky with the camera. But we're just going to go for it anyway. So get yourself a little piece of wire, you don't need much. Tie that in right behind the bead. And you guys can just work that wire right down the hook. Pretty far too. We're going to go all the way down the bend. Way past the hook point. That's a good place to stop and start adding your dubbing. So grab the green. If you can open it, grab the green. Put this on really light, especially at the back part, the part that's first going to be starting. You want it to be thin. It can obviously be a little bit thicker up by the bead itself, but go really small with this. I like this really fine dubbing. It's easy to get a really dense, small diameter dubbing noodle on your thread. You don't need a whole lot, and then you guys can just start wrapping this. Do a couple more wraps, wait for that dubbing to catch up. And you can start the dubbing right about there is good. Make sure you get that nice and even. Yeah, we even have a little bit too much. So you guys can just kind of pinch that down, get that out of your way. Take your wire, nice even wraps, just go up the hook shank. As even as you can get it. Go ahead and tie off your wire. 3-4 wraps in front, a few more behind. Pull that nice and tight. You guys can just helicopter that wire off. Pretty basic stuff today. This isn't rocket science. Take your black dubbing. Again, really don't need much at all. Not much at all. Maybe just a hair more than that. Just a few wraps worth. 3 or 4 wraps worth. And we'll just start right behind the bead. You can go back a little bit farther on this and just kind of build up a collar with that black dubbing there. That's pretty good. And then take your whip finish tool. We'll just start off with a 4-turn whip finish here. Lock that down, save your work. Then come back in, and I don't know, do another 5. Just so it's nice and secure. Come in with your scissors, cut that off nice and close. And that's all it is. I mean, not a lot of material, super easy. And when those tiny little green caddis are out, this can be a pretty good dropper fly. You can run this under like a stimulator in the fast water. It'll catch some trout for you, for sure. So here's your finished product. Just a super simple fly. The trout like them, easy to tie. I call it a win-win. You guys can drop me some comments below what you think of this particular fly. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the next video.